Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to night number 2 of the Bryant Wade Memorial here for the Cadged Demon Racing League. My name's Tanner Schmidt. I'll be your host here tonight on a lovely Thursday night. Hope everybody's going A-OK. Getting ready to get set up for the RF Cattle Company qualifying session here first up tonight. For those of you here on YouTube, you're probably going to hear me get very excited, hopefully, here in about 17 seconds, because the Kansas State-Michigan State game. But again, RF Cattle Company qualifying session here for night number 2 of the Bryant Wade Memorial, getting set up over in the lobby right now. A few moments here. Tonight's race brought to you by Flex Racing. Visit flexracing.com for all of your apparel needs. They got some racing jerseys, some motocross gear, some of those campus tents, the pop-up tents. Visit flexracing.com for more details. Again, welcome everybody who's just popping in here. I said that about 17 seconds, but apparently it's the longest 17 seconds in the history of 17 seconds. Well, getting everything set up over here on the TikTok side as well. Getting live on there now. I can't get my updates though. I'll have to wait for somebody to pop in and give me an update. Hopefully it's a good update. So again, we get set to go here for night number 2. Quick recap. Night number 1 of the Bryant Wade Memorial. Race 1. Barry McCockner, Buddha, and J.K. Kodals. Or Jay Kodals, your top 3. And then the 80-lap main event was won by, get my list pulled back real quick, was won by Barry McCockner, Buddha, and Thunder Cookie, your top 3. Everybody jumping over here on TikTok, how's it going? Hope you're having a great Thursday night. Just waiting for the lobby to get set on up here for night number 2 of the Bryant Wade Memorial on World of Outlaws Dirt Racing on the PlayStation 4. Streaming over on YouTube at Tapout004 Gaming if you want to look at something other than this. But this might get a little exciting here in a second. Hopefully. Oh, 12 seconds left, 3-point lead. Ooh, we're getting... There is the invite, so it looks like I'm going to be going a little blind into this one. At least into the race. We still live over here on TikTok. Looks like it. Kansas State basketball. You're going to hear that a lot here in a second. Oh, come on. This is the longest 12 seconds of my life. So you can see if you want to know over there on the TikTok side which team I'm cheering for, you just got to look at that. Look at that banner right there. But again, just waiting on the lobby to get all set up and ready to go here for the RF Cattle Company qualifying session here for night number 2 of the Bryant Wade Memorial Cage Demon Racing League, brought to you by Flex Racing Products. Head on over to flexracing.com. Check out all of the goods that they have to offer over there. Hopefully we're just about ready to get things kicked off here. And here we go. Going to get the go-ahead to jump on in. Those of you on TikTok, how's it going? Those of you on YouTube, how's it going? Somebody over here on TikTok in the chat wants to look up the score for me real quick. Hopefully it's good news. As Fairbury Speedway here in Illinois, the quarter-mile, 12-lap, multi-groove, low-banking speedway, getting set in the world of outlaw late models. Get to watch some late model action rumble around the Fairbury Speedway. Sheldon, I really hope that that's good news with the EMA. I really hope that's good news. Getting set to go. RF Cattle Company qualifying session is underway. Jay Payne right now, the 15, the White Elk Machine. He's your race leader, or your qualifying leader right now, going through the field. Oh, wrong camera button. Go back here to Thunder Cookie. Oh, ripping that outside line. Thunder Cookie rolling that outside line. Still got Buddha up here in the 297. Buddha now ahead of your qualifying field. Buddha rips it through the middle. I ran on February today in the UMP Modifieds. Got a win there, barely. Lap traffic kind of bit me. But Buddha ripping it through the middle. Now the low side again. Those of you, a lot of you jumping on in here to TikTok. You can head on over to YouTube, tap out 004 Gaming. You can watch the actual stream. Buddha Henry Racing in that 3. Look at that big gaggle of cars right there. Let's go, EMA, baby. Wildcat's going to go elite. Jay Combs had a nice run a couple nights ago. Last we saw on, when did we last do this? Tuesday. See back there from him. T-Pain ripping that outside line. A little too much outside. Ross Chastain and up into that wall right there. Am I going to do any URSS this year? I have not been contacted, and I don't know if Terry's going to have me do any. Probably not. I was kind of Rick's, at least backup announcer, so probably not the URSS stuff this year, which kind of sucks because I do love me some Winged Warriors. Got Waxward in the 1%, the green spoiler, because he is your point leader for the series coming into this weekend. Again, February, and then the double point extravaganza for 80 laps, I believe, afterwards. Got Jay Payne here, and that's going to wrap it up, and we're going to get set to go. How's it going, Dirt Car? We're going to get set to go for the Joy of Seating main event, 40 times around the world of outlaw late models at Fairbury. Two-time Xfinity Series champion Randy LaJoy and his son Corey LaJoy over there in North Carolina, making some of the safest seats for racing possible. Check them out. Also go to Safer Racer, the Joy of Seating or Safer Racer, both of Randy's companies. I'd be awesome to go out and announce some this year for them. I really hope they would. But again, I'm kind of packed till November. Sheldon, I did this just for you. For those of you on YouTube, I have changed into some Kansas State apparel. What track do I announce at? I announced about 6 of them in western and central Kansas. As we get set for the Joy of Seating main event here, race number 1, night number 2 of the Bryant Wade Memorial. Thank you all for joining me here on TikTok and on YouTube. YouTube, it's TikTok, it's T Schmitty79 with the number 7 and then 9 spelled out. Yeah, I announce it. The Sherman County Speedway, Thomas County Speedway, RPM Speedway, Dodge City Raceway Park. I do a fair race up in Osborne, a fair race in Stockton. I'm a little upset that I kind of was a little busy and didn't get to watch the game, but that was great. Glad the boys in purple could pull it out. Well, that was quick, so we're getting set to go here. For the Joy of Seating main event, in night number 2 of the Bryant Wade Memorial Cage Demon Racing League. 40 times around the Fairbury Speedway here in Illinois. World of Outlaw K-Slate Model Series, multi-groove low banking. They say multi-groove, but it is really a bottom-feeding racetrack. At least that's what it was for me a little earlier in the UMP Modifieds when I was out there running some career mode. Do I ever call iRacing races? No, this is about as close as I've been as the World of Outlaws dirt track game here on PlayStation 4. Driver stacked, racked, ready to go. Buddha and Waxward, your front row. Green flags in the air 40 times around, and it's getting squirrely already. PS4, bud. Buddha, your race leader. He'll take them right down around the bottom of the racetrack through 3 and 4. Lap numero uno. It is Buddha in the 297, your race leader. Ripping it around the bottom of the track here. Look back on the 297. Oh, 4 wide as they get in there, and here comes the 3 machine. Henry Racing, they're pulled it up into your 3rd spot. You got Waxward, your point leader, running in that 2nd spot. So we look back here from Buddha. He's got a nice, 10-car length battle. We're going to go back into the melee, right, with Waxward. Henry Racing going to go on by. Wow, a little contact there for the 1% of Waxward. Again, green spoiler for him here tonight as he is your point leader. They'll get in there nice and sideways as they go down the front straightaway at the line. Henry Racing there in that 3 car. He'll go to the outside. 33, Jay Codles, 3 wide as they go through 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, trying to figure out who the double deuce is here. Small block in that 22 car. Rip through that upper groove, getting something there. Henry Racing's going to put him up into the wall. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I never thought I would sound like Moody, but a lot of people have told me that, so I guess I sound like Moody. Small block here in that double deuce. Nice looking car, white, black, and baby blue almost. Slide it in there on Henry Racing for your 2nd spot. Oh, now he looks to the inside. Can't quite make it happen. Down the front straightaway, off of the 1 and 2 again. Can he get clear? Side-by-side battle for 2nd. Small block. Not going to move up into the number 2 spot. Right down around the bottom. I think somebody might have clipped the tire over there. Back to your race leader, Buddha. Small block in your 2nd spot. Henry Racing running in the 3rd position. Then it's Waxward, Jay Codles, T-Pain, Thunder Cookie, and then I believe J-Pain. Rounding out your field side by side. We're right along with T-Pain. 3 wide now, side by side, 2 rows deep. Down the front straightaway through 1 and 2 they go. Buddha, your race leader, can't even see him from this view, but this is 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. 3 wide once again. Into the wall goes Jay Codles now. Everybody side by side. Small block going to scoot away. He'll do a little boot scoot boogie down the back straight away. Great racing action, door to door. T-Pain, coming through. As they head down the back straight away. Buddha, your race leader, walking out. Hey, Chase, how's it going? Oh, T-Pain gets in there a little hot and heavy. Again, what you can see right here is second, third, fourth, and fifth. Buddha, your race leader, he is long gone from this group right now. Everybody, like I mentioned a little earlier, bottom feeding around the racetrack. It says in the description multi-groove. I'm assuming that just means it's got more than a little car link down around the bottom, but that's where everybody is right now. Glued to the bottom of the racetrack. We'll look back on Jake Kodals and Buddha, your race leader, getting after it, trying to lap most of the field. Because again, up there, going into 1 and 2, that white and black car, that is second place. As they head down the back straightaway, that is small block. Then it's Henry Racing there in third in the 3 machine. Waxward just ahead in the black and green car, your point leader coming into tonight. Running in fourth, right now riding with T-Pain in your 5th spot. Buddha really putting it on everybody. They go through 3 and 4. Now T-Pain moves up the racetrack. I'm assuming your race leader. Well, he's kind of stayed back there behind J-Pain. J-Pain, T-Pain, both brothers. T-Pain being the oldest of the 2. Everybody getting it mixed up across the line. Again, 40 times around here for the World of Outlaw late models. Here at Fairbury, everybody getting pretty well spread out now in this battle. What was for your 2nd spot, which has now gone to about an equal distance in between all 4 drivers. J-Pain back here. Jake Kodals right there in your 6 spots. Got the leader on the back bumper. Down the back straightaway through 3 and 4 they go. Right down around the bottom of the racetrack. At the line through 1 and 2. Leader. Look back. There is Buddha right there lurking and waiting. Actually, no, my apologies. That's Thunder Cookie there. Buddha closing in on him, though. He's already put J-Pain a lap down. We're riding with small block here in your 2nd spot. Buddha, your race leader. He can see 5th, 6th, 7th right up there. As they head down the back straightaway through, or front straightaway through 1 and 2. If I can hit the right button, sorry over there on YouTube, just jumping everything around. Henry Racing in your 3rd spot. Jake Kodals again running in the 6th position. T-Pain 5th. Waxward is 4th. 3rd is Henry Racing. Those two starting to get a little close out on the speedway as they battle. Down the front straightaway through 1 and 2. I believe laps, hopefully laps starting to wind down. Battle for your top 5 as they go through 3 and 4. Somebody going to hit the infield cone. Jake Kodals and T-Pain getting after it. At the line, off into 1 and 2. This is for your 5th spot. Side by side they go. Oh, a little bit of contact. Rubbin's racing, am I right? There's the slider across the nose. Off into 1 they go. A little payback shot to the shorts there from T-Pain to Jake Kodals. Now they're side by side once again. That's going to be a big shot. Kodals way up in the wall. Hello, there's your race leader right in front of this. As your leader's now lapped up to the top. Well, little contact. Top 5 gets a little tight there. Out of turn number 2. Oh, Jake Kodals, that's going to wrap it up. Buddha, your winner. Small block in 2nd. Henry Racing is your top 3 here at Fairbury for your World of Outlaw. I can never get it right. World of Outlaw late models. Brought to you here tonight by Flex Racing, the Joy of Seating, and RF Cattle Company. Here, the Joy of Seating main event. Again, going to go to Buddha, who's continuing to put on a show as Buddha Tuesday night in the UMP, finishing in the second position both nights tonight, getting it done. Buddha, your race winner. We're going to get out of that one. Oh, PA Posse, oh, come on. World of Outlaws all day, baby. Yes, Chase, I am absolutely ready for the racing season next weekend. For everybody interested here on TikTok and on YouTube, starting a podcast. I'm going to be the co-host of a podcast. I kind of just shoehorned my way in there, but Sheldon, he's here in the chat. Starting that, will be our first episode will be Thursday. I believe he's going to get it out Friday. Sheldon, I know you're in the chat. You can correct me if I'm wrong. He's either going to get it out Friday or Saturday. I've already got the link to the Spotify set up in my link tree. The Chronicles from the Cushion podcast coming very, very soon. Still got one more race left to go here tonight. If I could call any race for the NASCAR Cup Series, what would it be? Oh? I really like how they race at Atlanta now. That would be fun. I'd say maybe Atlanta or Martinsville or Bristol. One of those three, maybe. If that's what you're asking, just what track? I'm going to go with what track. If that's not right, you can try to get me to give you the correct answer. Hopefully Friday in the morning before the weekend fully starts. So there, podcast will hopefully be out next Friday morning. If not, you maybe shoot for Saturday. But next weekend, a brand new dirt track racing podcast. Going to be hitting the listening waves for you. So we wait here. Excuse me, sorry. Getting ready for race number 2. Do I know Weed Sport Speedway? I don't know it. I've raced it about, 17 attempts at a 305 sprint car in this game, and I absolutely hate the track. I'm sorry if you are the promoter of Weed Sport Speedway or whoever made Weed Sport Speedway, but I absolutely do not like the layout of the track. I am horrible at it in the 305, can't get at the corner. Hey, no problem, man. You got any more questions? Shoot them up there. Be glad to answer it while we're waiting here to get the other lobby set up for the RF Cattle Company qualifying session, the Double Point Spectacular. Night number 2, the Bryant Wade Memorial Cage Demon Racing League. For those of you asking, I'm trying to figure out how TikTok works. It's Tapout004, Tapout 004 Gaming. That is the YouTube. I would like to type it, but I really don't know what I'm doing. If you want to look at something other than this, but why not? I got the lovely lavender t-shirt on for the boys in purple. I belong in this field. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. I would love to make an actual career out of this. Like, up right now, it's just weekly dirt track racing is what I get to announce starting next weekend. Excited. RPM Speedway in Hayes. I'm not quite sure the running, but the Mike Hughes Sunflower Classic. 2-day show, Friday, Saturday. Have a podcast, hopefully, for you. I didn't get to watch the game because I had tax paperwork and stuff to do before. Went and got food and frantically checking the updates before I went live here. But from what you say and what Sheldon says, It was a fantastic game. I know I was panicking a lot checking the score. It was the longest 47 seconds of my life at one point. Here we go, RF Cattle Company qualifying session here at Grant Park Speedway. 3/8 of a mile, 16 laps. The World of Outlaws K-Slate models. Again, tonight's broadcast brought to you by Flex Racing. Head on over to flexracing.com. Check out all they have to offer. They got motocross uniforms, racing jerseys like the types the pit crews wear. Getting a couple of those custom made for myself. Hopefully be a little surprised later on in the season as green flag up in the air. Small block takes off into 1 and 2. Your early leader here in the RF Cattle Company qualifying session. They got canopy tints, the kind of pop-up tints there with the graphics on top. They got those. Some other products over at flexracing.com. That didn't sound good. Right as I finished my little ad read, heard a nice little clang over here as they go small block, really trying to get that outside line to work. Waxward, I believe Waxward right there in your second spot here at the qualifying session. Thunder Cookie rolling around here. I'm just looking at everybody's paint scheme so I can see if I can steal a paint scheme in my career mode. They're getting after it up front of the field. This is for qualifying. 3 cars, 3 wide. I believe it's Buddha, Waxward, and Small Block all getting after it. Right now riding with Jay Payne. T-Payne, his older brother, just ahead of him, and just into the wall he goes. There's Henry Racing right to the bottom side. Jay Payne's got a nice looking race car here. I like that. White with the red. Oh, well, there comes Thunder Cookie sliding it up on in there like, hey, what's up, hello. With the transition down to black, really do like that. You got 3 cars up front here in the RF Cattle Company qualifying session. 4 cars back here duking it out. Flatter racetrack again, pretty much another 1-lane racetrack as they'll get slamming doors there in turn number 4. Let's see Jay Payne, I say 1 lane, now he'll step it up to the middle groove, and nothing really happening there. Don't forget, at the conclusion of tonight's race is going to have Victory Lane interviews with our top 3 again. Buddha, Small Block, and Henry Racing, your top 3 of race number 1 at Fairbury, just concluded about 5 minutes ago. Everybody over here on YouTube and TikTok, I can appreciate you spending a little bit of your Thursday night with me. Let's head down the back straightaway. All brothers slicing and dicing here. Back for your, well, it's not really for positions, for qualifying. I don't know if they go by where you finish in qualifying or who puts down the best lap, but there's a nice little door slam right there. Down the back straightaway they go. Been riding with Jay Payne for a little bit. We'll go through the field here. Thunder Cookie in the 04. Small Block in the double deuce. Again, nice looking race car. The white, kind of baby blue and black. Do like that. Jace Coatles, very bright. Coatless. I'm going to butcher names here. I will admit that. Jay Coatless in that 33. Yeah, Barry McCockner had to rest the tires. I believe that. He burnt them off. Call him Smoke instead of Tony Stewart. Got Waxward here. The 1%. Again, you're a point leader. Henry Racing in the 3, a third place finish here a little bit ago. I am just streaming the race. It is a league, the Cadged Demon Racing League, and that's going to wrap up your RF Cattle Company qualifying session. Cadged Demon Racing League asked me to stream their memorial race for their friend who passed away. I told them I would love to do it. So just watching them. Hey, Evan, what's up? Gonna be a crew chief for a 305 team. Nice. In Ohio, that's sprint car country. So there's a lot of tough competition up that area. Everybody getting set here for the Joy of Seating main event. I believe it's going to be like Tuesday night. Hey, no problem. I love doing it for you guys. I do it more, but I'm getting ready to start announcing dirt track racing, which I won't be done with that. Gavin, how's it going, bud? Won't be done with that till basically like the first weekend of November. And then maybe around the... Yes, K-State with the big dub. Let's go. Let's go. Won't be done till November, and then gonna be racing this year. What class, man? Maybe go back to Springfield, Missouri for their Turkey Bowl around Thanksgiving. That was a fun race I got to call a couple weeks ago. As we are ready to go, the Joy of Seating main event, I believe, 80 times around. As I have been given the green light. Well, little premature there. Hopefully. Nice. Big blocks? Never want. I'm assuming big block modified? Question mark. You're welcome for all of your stories and friends. I'm sure I'll see you. Okay, a little premature getting in there. We'll give him an actual, give him a little bit longer. Let's see if this one works. There we go. 80 times, 3/8 of a mile, multi-groove, low banking, Grant Park Speedway, World of Outlaws, K-Slate Models. Brought to you by the Joy of Seating here for tonight's main event, night number 2 with the Bryant Wade Memorial. Cage Demon Racing League, stacked, racked, ready to go. And green flag up in the air as Jake Copeland leads them to the green Buddha with the crossover power move down the back straightaway. Side by side, Copeland goes back into the inside. Side by side still as they go off into 1 and 2. I am honestly baffled that I have a reach all the way to New York. It really surprises me. I didn't think I would. This whole TikTok thing is just mind-blowing to me. Jake Coatless in second, giving Buddha a great run for the money right now in 3 and 4. Across the line they go. There's Buddha, your race leader. Waxward and Thunder Cookie, 3rd and 4th. Look back from Wax, and it is, well, the entire field. There's Small Block going up in front of J Payne. You got Henry Racing, T-Payne all right there. Here comes Wax right up into the wall. He'll slam the guardrail, go back to the bottom of 1 and 2. Buddha, your race leader. Jay Coatless getting back to the inside, pushes up the racetrack, back in line. Battle for your race lead. See if we can go find Jay Coatless here in the lineup. It's a great battle. Coatless running with our helmet cam here tonight. Down the back straightaway, you'll see him go right in the tire tracks. Now dive to go. Gets a little slideways there in 3 and 4. Slides up the track across the lines. Got to try to get Buddha again here in 1 and 2. Both dive down the bottom of the racetrack. Down the back straightaway they go. About 3 car lengths separate Jake Coatless in second from Buddha, your race leader. Tuesday night we saw Barry McCockner dominate, picking up both features. runner-up both nights was Buddha. Buddha looking for a little redemption here in the world of outlaw late models. He is dominated Fairbury, lapped all the way up to your 5th spot. Now Jake Hotless trying to play spoiler here at Grant Park. He'll dive to the inside, down the front straightaway they go. Side by side, Coatless getting a little too sideways in the corner, scrubbing off a lot of speed. We'll make our way back through the field. There's T-Pain. Got Henry Racing just ahead of him, and his younger brother Jay Payne. We got Waxward and Small Block. I believe this is from 4th on back. Look around the speedway. Yeah, from 4th on back, riding with Small Block here as he'll dive it down to the bottom of the racetrack. Up ahead is Thunder Cookie. Thunder Cookie got a top 3 Tuesday night, looking to follow it up. Got him here at this racetrack. He'll dive to the bottom of the speedway, down the back straightaway. Small Block's got some company. As we look back, I believe, well, I'm just going to believe wrong. It is Waxward. The 1% dives down to the bottom of the speedway, side by side. Battle for your 4th spot. Down the back stretch they run, off into 3 and 4. He'll push up the racetrack. Again, Thunder Cookie, that red and black car up there is your 3rd place driver. Jake, your Coatless over there, that Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine looking car from back here is in 2nd. Buddha starting to run away. We'll see Buddha's lead from Coatless. Not as bad as I was thinking it was from that last view. As they head down the back front straightaway after the line off into 1. It's about 5 to 7 car lengths as they head out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Buddha just smooth and steady through the corners. See, it'll go to that middle groove, just smooth on the wheel, slide up to the wall. Smooth on the wheel. Jake Coatless gets in a little hot and heavy, gets it too yaw out there. Oh, like that. He'll hit the wall, get it yawed out a little bit too much, have to try to gather it back up, and that's where Buddha just starts to pull away bit by bit. Slow car in the wall. It's Small Block. Oh, everybody gotta avoid there. A Small Block. Come to a stop in turn number 1 at the entrance to 1. Yes, JC, I am ready for Sunflower. You switch to a stock? Do you have your stock car? Or are you just taking a year off? Go State. Henry Racing there. Go back to Jay Payne. He's underneath a Waxward. Good battle here as they go down the back straightaway. In 4th, 5th, 6th, all right here. Battling as they go off through turn number 4, across the line. Again, 80 laps is what we're looking at for this main event. T-Pain, Jay Coatless running here in your 2nd spot. Buddha, your race leader. All right. Can confirm JC Archer going to go to the Class 2 Tough to Tame IMCA stock cars from the 2023 season. See, Sheldon, even more podcast news to talk about. We got a bunch of drivers going in different cars. Thunder Cookie here in your 3rd spot. Again, Buddha, so smooth and steady through the corners. Everybody else just slided in there a bit too much, cooking it in too hot. Waxward running in your 5th spot, trying to run down Henry Racing for the 3rd position, or 4th position, sorry, not that great a map. They'll get in there sideways. Everybody all strung out around the 3/8 mile. Henry Racing here in your 4th position. Yeah, see, if I wouldn't go live on TikTok, we wouldn't have anything to talk about. Henry Racing running in your 4th spot. Thunder Cookie 3rd. 2nd still Jay Coatless. Buddha up here, your race leader. Buddha's going to get you some lap traffic. It's going to be from, I think, what did I say, Waxford running in your 5th spot. So 5th, 6th, 7th, all in jeopardy right now. Going a lap down is Buddha. Again, 80 times around. I act like that's a long race, but I'm sure the world of outlaw and late models run plenty of 80-lap features. Buddha, your race leader, running down T-Pain, J-Pain, and Waxward. Going to be the first 3 he gets to. Waxward, your point leader, coming into tonight. Not a great night here. It's my neighbors, I believe, are trying to beat down the wall. Not a great night coming into tonight's 2 tracks. Is now J-Pain dives to the inside, trying to pick up, I believe, the 5th spot, because you got Jake Coatless here in 2nd. 3rd is Thunder Cookie. 4th, just up there, Henry Racing. Then 5th, 6th, 7th, all right here. So they get after it. 3-wide battle for a top 5 here tonight, with the leader closing in. Riding along with T-Pain right now. He'll dive to the inside of his little brother, and that gets a little close. Waxward skims his teeth down around the inside wall. J-Pain got up on the binders, and T-Pain really had to get up out of it there, and it cost him a little bit. See if he can run his brother and Waxward back down the front straightaway. Off into 1 they go. Dives to the inside, slides it on up, maybe take a little peek underneath that machine. He'll make his way now through the middle of the racetrack. Take a look back, see where your race leader is, and he is right there. Our aerial view here tonight. Slides up into the corner. There's your race leader, Buddha. Aerial view brought to you by Bulletproof Designs. C-Cam for all of your graphic design needs and race wraps for Bulletproof Design. T-Pain, he's got your race leader to the inside, so now Buddha has lapped the DNF car of Small Block. Not quite sure what happened there, but Small Block a lap down, T-Pain now a lap down, J-Pain looking like he'll go a lap down. Again, Buddha just so smooth down around the bottom of the racetrack. He'll dive in there, takes J-Pain a lap down. So now 6th, 7th, and 8th all a lap down, looking for the 5th spot as he lapped up to the top 5 last race, looking to do it at least here in race number 2. Again, 80 times around. He's to the inside of Waxward. Will ride with Buddha, side by side with Wax. Both fight for that white line down around the racetrack. Little door slam. Play a little bumper tag. Off into turn number 1 they go. Buddha gets around the lap traffic nice and easy. He'll set sail. Clear racetrack ahead of him, and he's got a ways to go before he'll run into 4th place Henry Racing. You can just barely see him on the same straightaway. Down the backstretch they run. Buddha crosses the line off into 1. Buddha red and black silver, kind of look like Bobby Pierce up here, being the smooth operator. Down around that white line, keeps that left front buried there, smooth on the throttle across the line, right back down to the white line in 1 and 2. Waxward in 5th. Here's Thunder Cookie, still rolling on to a top 3 right now. Still rip around the line. Again, remember, the conclusion of our main event here. We'll jump on in and talk to our race winners for tonight, the top 3 in both races. Oh, Thunder Cookie's going to go for a ride all the way across the speedway, and here comes Henry Racing. So now it's side by side for your 3rd spot. Thunder Cookie got 3rd Tuesday night, looking to break another top 3 out at Thunder Creek. down the back straightaway, and he's now going to surrender that third spot to the 3 car. The Mystery Machine at the line, off into turn number 1. A couple Mystery Machine looking cars here actually, as you got Jay Coatless in second, running a similar pink, blue, and green car. Contact there. And we got ourselves a battle. We'll look back, see where our race leader is. Still about a straightaway behind is Buddha. Action picking up here in the Joy of Seating main event. Going to get a little tight up to the wall as they go through 3 and 4. A little contact. Rubbins racing. Right up there on the quarter panel, down the back straightaway, and Thunder Cookie back up. Crossover move, though, and Henry Racing down to third. Henry slaps the cross. Oh, my goodness, another slider. Slam them in there. Nose to tail now, like you're at your local pub. Sliders across the board. Now here comes Henry Racing. He'll dive it in there across the nose. And Henry back up to third. Here comes Thunder Cookie. He'll get a nice old slap there on the side. At the line. Oh, Henry got a little slideways there in 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway they go. Henry Racing still holding on to your third spot. Thunder Cookie right behind him. This is the battle for third and fourth. Second is Jake Coatless. Buddha, your race leader, dominating the races here tonight. We saw Barry McCogner getting it done Tuesday night, sweeping both races. Right now, Buddha working on that. As you can see in that second red car in line, that's your race leader trying to lap fourth and third. As they are just making some battles here on each other. Henry gets in there a little sideways. So far, so good. The line, off through 1 and 2 they go. Oh, Henry's going to go to that outside line. That's going to allow Thunder to get a good run. Buddha closing in on the 2. Side by side for your third spot leader. Closing in, a little more lap traffic, I believe it. T-Pain up here in that 53 car. World of Outlaw Dirt Racing on PlayStation. You're watching the Cadged Demon Racing League get after it in the Bryant Wade Memorial night number 2. World of Outlaw late models getting after it here. Henry Racing dives back to the inside. Thunder Cookie doesn't seem to be in the picture anymore as he's fallen back several car lengths. Well, now I gotta go check out my messenger here real quick. Huh! Okay. So for the 2 Western Kansas race drivers that I have in here, breaking news, which we can, I mean, it's already been broke, so no point doing it on the podcast. Breaking news, the 09B Brett the Threat Berry going to an IMCA modified. Wow. 7-Eleven going to move up to a sport mod. You got Brett moving up to a modified. As we look back here on Henry Racing, there's the lap traffic we were talking about. And things are going to get tight now for your race leader. Down the front straightaway they go. Off into 3 and 4. See if we can quickly find your race leader. He is right there, 3 wide with 2 lap cars. Buddha, he's got up to 4th a lap down, looking to put up to 3rd a lap down. Across the line, off into 1 and 2. I do play myself. I'm kind of horrible at it. Learned that in the league I race in. But no, I am not racing here tonight. Just commentating for the Cadged Demon Racing League for the memorial for their friend. And Buddha 2 cars remaining on the lead lap. Your race leader, Buddha, and Jay Coatless running in your second spot, which haven't checked up on him for a while. He is at the start-finish line. Your race leader just getting into 1 and 2. So I don't quite know how many laps remaining, but I don't think, unless Coatless has a major problem, I don't think Buddha's going to get it done. Oh, there goes T-Pain in there a little hot and heavy. Got to watch that one as he'll go around. Oh, look out. Jay Coatless, your race leader. There's Buddha. You can just see, man, just can't quite get him in the picture. About a straightaway, a strong straightaway from second back to first. I say back to first. I believe that's it. Buddha picking up the feature, sweeping tonight, night number 2 of the Bryant Wade Memorial. Jay Coatless in second in that double 3. And I believe Henry Racing getting that 3rd spot. Now we're going to head on over into the chat, and we're going to interview our winner, our top 3 from both races. Buddha getting it done race 1 and 2. Second in race number 1, that was small block. I don't remember who was 3rd in race 1. Race number 2 here, the 80-lap double point extravaganza. Buddha gets it done once again. Jay Coatless in second, and I believe Henry Racing pulling it off in your 3rd spot. Get backed out here. Get ready to get some information here. We'll jump on over into the chat and chat with our top 3 from both races. Just trying to get a little information on who. I think it was Henry Racing again, wasn't it? Trying to remember the top 3 from race number 1. Because again, race number 2, Buddha getting it done. Jay Coatless second. I think Jay Coatless may have got 3rd. I don't really remember. Waiting for an update here before we jump on over to the driver chat. Now we wait. I'll rely on old Facebook Messenger to communicate. I have joining racing leagues and announcing for them is the most I've used Facebook Messenger in, I don't know, a long, long time. Well, I am assuming that we are going to interview the top 3. We did the other night, but we will see again. Oh, here we go. I believe we are getting the information we need. Okay, let's see if my interview skills are a little bit better here tonight. So, Fairbury, Buddha, your race winner. Small block second, Henry Racing third. Race number 2, Grant Park, Buddha, Jay Coatless, and Henry Racing. As now we're going to jump on over. If I can hit the right buttons here. Jump on over. And here we go. We'll start with, well, the driver picking up the sweep. Swept second on Tuesday, getting up the double feature here tonight. Buddha getting it done. Fairbury lapping all the way up to 4th, and at Grant Park lapping all the way up to your 3rd spot. Dominating fashion here for you tonight. Hello? Oh, well, talking about your dual sweep of 2nd on Tuesday, doing one better here tonight, getting the dual sweep of 1st, lapping all the way up to 5th at Fairbury and 3rd at Grant Park, kind of dominating for you tonight. You know, and during the broadcast, your red and black car kind of reminded me of Bobby Pierce there in the late models, and nicknamed Smooth Operator, and that's looked like quite what you were doing, just smoothly operating that car down around the bottom of the racetrack, not letting it bobble, and just kind of picking up opportunities where they presented themselves. Well, congratulations on your double sweep here for night number 2. And I don't know if Henry can hear me because it looks his microphone is muted. There we go. All right. Henry, you picked up a 3rd, small block finishing 2nd there at Fairbury, but picked up 2 thirds here tonight, both at Fairbury and Grant Park. Grant Park, the best battle we saw all night. You and Thunder Cookie getting after it for the last, 15, 20 laps there. Great battle there. Just kind of smooth, ran your own line. He ran down from quite a distance away there. Got off to a little rocky start, but then just kind of picked it up and put it down and ran down for that 3rd spot. Well, congratulations on your dual 3rd spots here tonight. And finally here, your runner-up at Grant Park, Jake Huntley's getting it done there. Had a good battle with Buddha early on, but just kind of had a couple bobbles. Looked like kind of getting a little too sideways down around the bottom, and kind of Buddha walked away, but good 2nd place run for you here tonight. You know, you mentioned it. You had to change up driving styles there. What different things do you have to kind of tell yourself in your brain from somebody that likes to rip the wall to when you have to go to a bottom-feeding racetrack, kind of like Grant Park was? Well, congratulations on your second place here at Grant Park tonight. And that is going to wrap up night number 2 of the Bryant Wade Memorial here for the Cadged Demon Racing League over on World of Outlaw Dirt Racing. To thank each and every one of you for dropping in, spending a little bit of your Thursday night here with me. Again, need to say thank you to our sponsors here tonight. Thank you to Flex Racing, RF Cattle Company, The Joy of Seating, and Bulletproof Design. So thank you to all of them. And thank you all for dropping in and saying hi here tonight. My name's Tanner Schmidt. Thank you, and we will see you later.